Into Your Dance is a 1935 Warner Brothers Merrie Melodies cartoon. This is directed by Friz Freleng and written by Ted Pierce. We have voices provided by Joe Dougherty, Ted Pierce, and Elvia Allman. And it definitely feels like an early Merrie Melodies. It kind of feels like they were trying out different things, different characters, different styles of performances. Not that this is one of the earliest Merrie Melodies, there are plenty before this, but it just has that kind of experimental feel to it. Honestly, I didn't love it. I didn't think it was very entertaining. The music is really great, and the concept is quite unique because we have variety performances on a boat. There are plenty of variety show cartoons from around this time, but I can't think of ever having seen one set on a showboat. So I thought that was something a little bit different and just gave it a slightly different atmosphere, I guess. With regards to the characters, there was a pig character who I quite liked, but other than that, I don't think any other character really stood out to me as being that interesting. But we did have a variety of characters, which again leads me to the thought that they were maybe trying out different things, trying to find things that worked in the direction they wanted to take with other Merry Melodies. Of course, that might not be what they were doing, that's just the impression that I get from it. The acts themselves were fine. As I said, the music was quite good, but it wasn't very funny. It wasn't quirky, it wasn't endearing or charming. There was just no positive quality. There's nothing negative about it, but there were no positive words coming to my head when I was watching it. I was just kind of going through the motions thinking, yes, it's well animated, the music's good, but I don't feel any passion for it. I don't love it. I don't want to watch it again. I'm not in love with any of the characters. I don't even care that much about the pig character, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be him. So I feel like they've kind of just thrown a lot at it, which is fine. There are cartoons around this time that are quite like that, where it's a bit of a free for all with the kinds of things you'll get, and some of it will work and some of it won't. And as I said, the actual animation works, the location is quite different, and the music is great. But in terms of the mood, the vibes, there's just not much there. It kind of fell a little bit flat, to be perfectly honest. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you're a fan of Merry Melodies or Warner Brothers cartoons in general, there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing bad about it, I don't think. Well, there were a couple of characters who were a bit awkward and not that great, but generally speaking, there's nothing that would make me want to not recommend it. But if you're not that bothered about Merry Melodies and you're just looking for a fun, cute cartoon or a fascinating story or something, then Into Your Dance is not one of them. It's not bad, but I think it's probably quite forgettable. I feel like if you named this cartoon to me in a couple of weeks' time or even sooner, I would probably not be able to remember a great deal of it. So it depends on what you're looking for. As a one time watch, I didn't mind it, but I don't think it's one that I'll be watching again.